So I'm up on the north part of the property now, probably just a couple of 100 feet south of County Road 214. So I parked down by the old home site, the old foundation down there, and I walked up the hill. So I'm a little winded. It's a pretty, it's steep. If you go slowly, it's not too bad, but yeah, it is steep, extremely steep in spots. But anyway, we're up on the north end, and we've got some nice building sites. I mean, huge timber all over this property. Just like down on the south end, it seems to stay that way throughout. I mean, we've got huge hardwood trees all over, some good-sized pines, a few cedars. But I wanted to walk up to the county road to show you that it would need a little work done if you wanted a driveway off this county road on the north end. And that may be something you might want to look at, because there are some really pretty sites here on the north end. Big pine trees. Beautiful. There's an old fence here, watch out for that. So here's the county road. So in order to get a driveway here, you'd probably have to get out here with a skid loader, or get someone out with a little dozer, mid-sized dozer or track loader. And this actually isn't as bad as I expected. I'm gonna hop out on the county road here. So looking up the county road, land on the left. It gets a little steeper down there. This spot right here really isn't too bad though. But obviously it would need some attention if you wanted to even be able to pull a truck onto here. So that's something to be aware of. And I'll walk back toward the south, and I'll just keep the camera going, and we'll have a look. No leaves on the trees. It is the end of winter. Big, beautiful pine trees on this property. A lot of great hardwoods, but I saw some monstrous pine trees. So if you wanted maximum privacy, you could certainly have your building spot or camping site here on the north end. And we're going to have a nice view to the south, but with all this big, mature, thick timber, it kind of partially does block some of that view. This area is fairly open, some smaller trees, and then some big mature timber. I was hoping that sun would peek out again, but it didn't. Here's where it starts to slope a bit more. Way off in the distance I can see, I don't know if I can zoom in on it. it's not clear in the video, but there's a house on the other side of the, I think that house sits up on a bluff on the river. And as we're looking south, I can just make out that bottom field that goes over to the river. You'd have the option of removing a few trees to create that view if you wanted to. Like any of our properties, it can't be logged and the larger timber can't be removed until it's been paid for in full. And then you're free to do what you like. But we routinely give written permission to clear out trees for building sites or trails or potentially views. We can give you written permission for that. Just let us know. But yeah, super nice property on the north end. Would take a little work to get a driveway in, excuse me, if you wanted to do some kind of building site or whatnot up here. I can hear the river actually. Very nice. Or the Bryant Creek, I should say. Very nice.